So, an overview, it's 19th of January 2018, overview of Conor Doyle's heat pump system, Kinsale, County Cork. Firstly, it's a system that has a heat pump combined with a solar feeding a combination tank. So we have the heat pump heating this portion of the tank, the solar heating from the bottom up when the solar is available, and then this immersion also heating from there up. And the hot water comes out of the top and the heating comes out of this point here. And we can see all those points on the tank. So the hot water to the taps and showers comes out of here. The heating flow comes out here and into the underfloor system there, and the heating return comes back up and in here. In my opinion, this is too high. The return should be down there coupled with the heat pump, and the heating flow should be lower down somewhere at one of these points. But that's done and it's fine and it's working. As we move down along, the heat pump flow in is here, and the heat pump return is at that point there, coming back around those pipes there. And there's the heat pump, auxiliary pump, and the filter, which I've cleaned today. So that's the basic diagram to match all that. There's the heat pump portion, the underfloor, the cold feed in, which I hadn't shown you, but that's there at the bottom also. The hot water out and the flow to the underfloor heating. So the heat pump is controlled as normal by the heat pump controller, which is here, and the set point is presently about 45 degrees, so it will heat that portion of the tank to 45 degrees. The heat pump power switches are here, so we have the controller power for the heat pump there, which I've just labelled. That's for that controller, and the power for the compressor, which is essentially the power going out to the machine, the fans and the compressor out there. That power switch is that one there. And that's it in terms of controls. The immersion is controlled by a timer inside, and so is the underfloor heating, which I'll just finish up there by showing you now. So these are the timers which are inside the house. I've just got the underfloor on, testing it now. That's the underfloor heating timer, and down here we have the immersion timer. I don't really think this does anything, even though it's marked geothermal. There's no geothermal here for a start, but they would have meant air to water, but I don't think that's doing anything. And finally, just a technical note for ourselves. There's no N06, N04 or N10 connection here, so this was set up for heating only from day one, with the solar and the immersion designed to do the hot water.